All right, the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board is out with a campaign about the value of MLS through a trusted professional. Here with more about the value of hiring a licensed realtor is Alicia Berry-Sproul, president of TREB. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And I got to tell you, I went through the process of selling a condo about a year and a half ago. And wow, having someone guide you through the process is so important. So we're going to talk about that in a second, but I want to start off by talking about the ask for the federal budget, because there's some big things. There's been some challenges out there with the real estate market. What is TREB asking for, or at least suggesting, that could really be helpful for the market?
Well, we're suggesting that the GST rebate maybe apply for new home buyers up to $1.5 million. Right now, it's up to $450,000. And
wow.
$450,000 is not going to buy you a house in Toronto.
No, it doesn't.
So we're hoping that they'll listen to us and advance that up to $1.5 million.
Okay.
On top of that, we're hoping for development charges to be reduced by 50%. We've been advocating for that fairly strongly, and we've been able to get a number of municipalities to go ahead and do that.
So it just feels really unreasonably high right now
Yeah.
to get people incentivized?
Yeah, and we're dealing with, the builders are doing their best, but when they're getting nailed between 20 and 36% as development charges, it's crazy.
Oh, that's huge.
It's
Yeah, I
really
think people don't
expensive.
realize how high that is. And then the multi-unit residential building, that was really big talker for a while, but that's kind of disappeared, right?
Well, we're hoping they bring back the MURB, so the multi-unit residential building tax incentive, because it'll help people with developing their own rental units within their homes, and it incentivizes a lot more building opportunities and homes for people.
Kind of that missing
the missing
piece.
middle.
Yeah, there was some talk about. Okay, talk about the GTA and the market insights right now, because we've been talking about the challenges of affordability with mortgage payments, but there's all kinds of things going on here.
We're dealing with the interest rates, which had a massive impact after COVID with the interest rates rising the way they did. People were stuck. They couldn't sell, they couldn't buy. It was a mess. So now that the interest rates are coming down, we've been fortunate enough to see them get to an area where they're more affordable. I think a couple more cuts would do really well, because it's not really in line with people's income either. The interest rates are ridiculous. The pricing for homes is really high, but we are not seeing the wage increases the way they should.
It's tough. I had no choice but to lock in for a shorter term, but at over 5%. So I can't wait till I renegotiate that. But that's my story. Okay, let's talk about what I was talking about originally, about how important it is to have a real estate professional kind of guide you through this process.
It's the most important decision you make in your life. This is the largest investment you'll ever make. Why would you navigate that alone? You really need to deal with somebody who knows what they're doing. They know your market stats. They know the communities. They know the sale prices. They understand what you're looking for. They work within your budget. You've got to have somebody that understands this system before you can go ahead and just buy. I love when somebody goes, I could just do it on my own. No. And I'm like, okay, do you understand this clause?
Would
no.
you represent yourself in court?
Exactly, right?
It's a little challenging. There are so many things that come along, and from both the contractual thing, but just the things you don't think about, like staging and all those things. It was really, really helpful to have someone and be realistic with you, too. I think a lot of people out there think we're in the market of 2022, and we're not. So you have to be realistic about where to price. Just a lot of these. What kind of surprises you sometimes when someone says, oh, I'm gonna go it alone, and you go, what?
I'm usually shocked by that, but I'm not. I get saving the money, but how much money are you leaving on the table by going it alone when you don't understand the market that you're working in? You don't know what the houses are selling for. You're going out there going, okay, I want $1 million. Well, you get $1 million, but you could have got 1.2.
Right.
So
or
a lot of people
leaving it on the market for 6 months longer, and then you pay all those mortgage things in the middle. So, kind of to round this all up, we're at a challenged place, but it's heading in the right direction. Is that what you would say, with mortgage rates coming down and the suggestions you're making for the budget?
Yeah, I think we're in a very balanced market right now. It's not really a buyer's market, not really a seller's market. It's balanced. It's stable. It's good enough that everybody's starting to see movement. We're seeing it improve, and obviously September was a very good month in sales. But we're seeing some good changes and some positive changes, and the prices are coming down.
Yeah.
And that's the most important part, is seeing affordable housing again.
Get people in the market, and that's good for our economy, too.
Oh, big time.
Thank you very much, Alicia, for bringing all your expertise. Is there a website or anywhere where we can go?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
TREB?
If you guys are looking for a realtor, you want to go on treb.ca. That's TRREB.ca.
All right.
And you'll
Thank you so
find
much for being here.
70,000 of them.
Okay, we're going to set it
you.
to break. We'll have much more on CP24 Breakfast right after this. That was awesome. Very, very helpful.